What can 160 years of experience teach you about the future? When it comes to protecting what matters, Pacific Life provides life insurance, retirement income, and employee benefits for people and businesses building a more confident tomorrow. Strategies rooted in strength and backed by experience. Ask a financial professional how Pacific Life can help you today. Pacific Life Insurance Company, Omaha, Nebraska, and in New York. Pacific Life and Annuity, Phoenix, Arizona.
After 22 years on the radio, we couldn't stay quiet for long.
We're Lori and Julia, still loud.
Pop culture, gossip, books, TV, music.
And probably a little too much laughter.
Let's do this.
Hey, everybody, it's Lori and Julia. And guess what?
We're still loud.
Oh, my gosh.
I know.
It's almost been a month.
It has, Julian. It's almost Halloween, the day of the year that everyone can get laid if they want.
Oh, for crying out loud.
But it's true.
That's your theory.
It is a true theory. It is a day for mixing and mingling if you want. If you can't get lucky on Halloween, you're not even trying.
Okay.
That's just,
and if, don't feel bad about yourself if you don't.
Yeah, I'm not trying to make anyone feel one way or the other, but I'm just saying it is the spiciest of holidays.
Do you still feel that way now, though, Lori? Because,
very much
come
so.
on.
Casey and I dress up, and he loves it when I put on a wig of some sort.
But you still like to go out and dress up and go somewhere.
Absolutely. It's so fun. It's so fun to be somebody else, to pretend.
Yeah.
It's the only time regular people can be actors.
That's right.
That's right.
And you don't even have to be good at it.
Not at all.
You don't even. All right. I came across a little Halloween quiz.
All right.
Okay. So let's see this one if you know it. Pumpkins are not vegetables. They're fruits. But botanically speaking, which type of fruit? And here are your guesses. A berry, a legume, a drupe, which I don't know what that is, or a citrus.
This is a very big, if it's a legume, it's the biggest bean in the world, a pumpkin bean. Nobody's ever called it that. They call it a seed.
Uh-huh.
So it's not a legume. I don't know what a drupe is. I think it's a fruit.
It's a berry.
It's a berry.
It's the berry.
Oh, shoot.
I don't even know what that drupe means. We'll figure that out by the end of this. Drupe is a fruit. The drupe is a fruit with a pit. Have you ever even heard that word? D-R-U-P-E?
No, so an avocado, a coconut, a cherry.
Okay.
Did not know that.
So pumpkin, if you want to stump someone, is really in the berry family.
Okay.
You can do that. All right. The epic music video for Michael Jackson's Thriller was directed by the filmmaker who also helmed which epic movie? Star Wars, The Blues Brothers, Night of the Living Dead, or The Shining?
It's Spielberg, I thought, directed that. No, that's not it.
No.
It's the guy who did, it can't be Night of the Living Dead. The one who did the Blues Brothers.
It is. John Landis.
John Landis, yes, thank you.
John Landis did that. Okay, this is one that
That is an epic video. And that gets a lot of play at this time of year.
It's an epic video.
Yeah. Remember when everyone was doing the viral dances and all these from dance classes to prisons around the world, they were restaging Thriller. Yeah.
Well, I just remember the epic scene on 13 going on 30 with Jennifer Gardner and Mark Ruffalo.
Yes.
Thriller. I do remember I lived in Arizona when that came out.
Yeah, it was everywhere. I mean, the heyday of MTV, but it holds up. I always feel bad that Vincent Price, who's the voice at the end, he was, his career had stalled out and people were not appreciating his voice or his talent. And Michael Jackson offered him a percentage of the royalties or $10,000, and he needed the cash so bad he took the $10,000, and it would have been.
He would have made a lot of money.
It would have been in the millions. Is that over seven figures instead of just a paltry $5?
But figures. We're talking figures.
Yes.
Oh gosh, be careful with the numbers.
Right.
Be careful with the numbers. Okay, according to a survey in 2021. What percentage of Americans say they believe in ghosts? A, 21%, B, 41%, C, 61%, or D, 81%?
I'm going to say 61%.
It's 41%.
Oh, that was my first guess.
And do you believe in ghosts?
I mean, yes, I guess I do. I don't, I'm trying to think if I've had dreams where I felt like a ghost was in the room.
I've never
had an encounter with the ghost, and I would like it to remain that way. I'm not going to become a paranormal investigator anytime soon.
Gloria, I could never even, I wouldn't even think of that on your resume ever, ever, ever. Okay, this one kind of stooped me, and I like knowing this one.
Wait, it stooped you?
It stooped me.
Stumped.
It stumped my stoop. It stumped me.
Stooped, I mean,
I'm
it's
sitting
a new
on the
way
stoop
of
with my stump.
Yeah, right. Okay, there you go.
There we go. All right. What Frank Sinatra song served as the inspiration for the name Scooby-Dooby-Doo? A, Something Stupid. B, That's Life. C, Witchcraft. Or D, Strangers in the Night.
I think it's That's Life.
Eh.
No?
It was actually Strangers in the Night, which at the end has a line like
Scooby-Dooby-Doo?
No, it doesn't say Scooby. It says Dooby-Dooby-Doo.
Oh, yeah, I
And he
know
fades
that.
out, Dooby-Dooby-Doo.
Yeah.
And Fred Silverman, the creator of Scooby-Dooby-Doo, was flying somewhere, and he heard the song in the plane. And he thought, I don't know where he heard it, but somehow he was flying.
Okay.
And he misheard the lyrics and thought they said Scooby-Dooby-Doo. Because at the time, the dog for the cartoon was named Too Much.
Oh, that's a terrible name.
Isn't that funny?
Yeah.
I mean, that's a good, I never knew that. Okay, I think you might know this one. What is the name of the disembodied hand on the Addams Family?
Oh, Thing.
Okay, you knew
Thing.
that one.
Yeah.
So I don't have to ask you that one. And then I have
Which
one.
I remember being fascinated by when I was a kid.
How could they do that hand that would go across everything?
Yeah. What was the magic making that hand move? And who was the actor? And I just loved Thing when he would appear.
How do you I mean, that was...
It was probably strings.
it was still to this day. It's kind of magical.
It is.
It's magical. By the way, speaking of Addams Family, did you finish the next series of Wednesday?
The second season, I didn't even start it.
Why is that? We loved the first one.
3 years.
Is that it? I remember being in Bozeman, Montana. Jeff and I had gone there for our first Thanksgiving there. Mm-hmm. And we binged it, all of us.
Yeah. It's been so long since it was on. It just took, because of the actor strike, the writer strike, it was already on some kind of it was going to be, so it was just so much time. I just thought, I just haven't gone to it. And then the reviews for the second season were meh.
Oh, they were.
Yeah.
Because Jeff tried to watch it and he tried to get me to watch it. And I'm like, I have no interest. And
we loved it. We
loved it.
Yeah. It sometimes there's too much time. There's too much of a gap of time for you to be
interested again.
Yeah, to get reinvested in the storyline or whatever. And it's not even on my radar.
I know. Mm-hmm. All right. Well, we feel the same way about that one. All right. I have another new little thing for you. Okay.
Oh boy, I love it. This is the day of things.
This is the day.
It is hump day.
It is hump day. All right. So if I would say to you, have you heard of the new workout, Fully Vested?
I'm going to say that that is something I experienced with your sister and her weighted vest. It's running or walking or hiking or doing something with a weighted vest around your chest.
This is all the rage. The weighted vests are the new sports bra.
Yeah.
People are going all in. Forbes did a big article on it, and apparently it's called rucking, R-U-C-K-I-N-G. Now, if I said rucking, I feel like you might know this military term.
Yeah, it's where your rucksack is full and you're busting a hump to get to the next place.
You do the whatever you just said.
Yeah.
Your backpack is full and you're moving fast, marching fast.
Yeah, busting a hump is
Yeah.
maybe the military lingo I may or may not be making up.
I think that is completely
But
made
your
up.
rucksack would be very full and heavy. So when you were on this kind of a hike, I mean, it was strenuous because you might have 20 pounds on your back. I don't know
At least 20 pounds.
I don't know how. I think you can get these vests weighted in different amounts.
You can, and then you can put in different weights, take out different
Right.
weights. But I remember way back when being a camper at Camp Widgewagon, and when we went out on trail, our backpacks were at least 50 pounds.
Unbelievable.
I know.
And you wore them on your back,
On our
not
back.
on your front. I don't like the idea of it on your front. I feel like
I would
it's
tip over.
smushing your boobs.
Well,
And it doesn't seem like a good weight bearing place. I know my back is stronger than my chest.
what chest?
I know exactly.
Actually, your
Flatsy
chest, you're
Patsy.
so strong, Laura. You do Pilates like every damn day. You're stronger than most women.
Well, I don't know about that, but I know I don't like carrying. I don't like heavy. I'm not going to be fully vested in this movement. I'm not going to buy one of these.
I think I am.
Of course you are. I'm shocked you don't have one.
I can't believe I didn't because I looked them up and they're like $200. And I'm like, seems like a big investment for something I may or may not do.
Right.
But I think they've come down in price and people love them because obviously the more weight you have on, the more harder of a workout is. And if you're just going on a walk, you could wear some extra pounds on you.
Look at a young mother or father.
You
or
carry
at
that
any
baby.
age. But you're
carrying the baby.
in the front or the back. They always have like really great arms because they're always wrestling and picking up,
Right.
little 25-pound sacks of potatoes.
They are sexy potatoes. So I'm going to go all in on this trend, but it also is great for your bone health, people. So
Okay. I double dog dare you to make your own fully
Video?
vested vest, and I would like you to get some kind of a jacket and fill it with
just-
potatoes.
No,
fill
or-
it with potatoes.
or just put my weights in it.
or pumpkins, or put your
could-
weights.
I
I mean,
think-
there's a
well,
way
there's-
you could do it on your own.
Lori.
I'm just saying. And then when people came by, they saw all these pumpkins and potatoes peeking out from you. And then if you come across somebody who's hungry or something, you've got
I've
a
got
potato.
a raw potato
I've got
for
a
you.
potato.
Do you have a peeler? That is going to happen.
It'll be washed because you don't want to put a dusty,
No.
dirty, big Idaho potato
But
in
it
your
does
pocket.
make sense because we used to walk around with the ankle weights.
Not me.
Well,
But I didn't like that because I felt it was pulling on my ankle and it could not be good for the future use of your ankle. I need my ankles for dancing and dangling from, things. But I don't want any kind of extra weight. Those are delicate bones.
Well, I would
in your
never
feet.
put anything on mine anymore with my
Yeah,
Achilles
doesn't
issue.
it seem like a silly
But
thing?
the
The weighted vest.
the weighted vest. I'm going to try it.
All right.
I mean, because my sister wears like 20 pounds.
Your sister is like her
She's a
brother,
beast.
your brother. They do everything in extremes.
Every day. Like I can't go on one walk. I have to do 30.
Yeah.
I can't do one push-up. I need 400.
If you didn't like them so much, they'd be highly annoying people you'd avoid.
You would because they're so strict.
Yes. Disciplined.
Disciplined.
Disciplined is
Disciplined.
the word.
Yes. They're the end caps in our family, the oldest and the youngest, the most disciplined
It's
ever.
true. It's true.
Ever, ever, ever. All right. So that's my little trends for you, Lorraine.
All right. Well, I'm gonna pass on both of them. But thank you for telling us.
Yeah. I kind of think the weighted vest is something that I know another person who does it and does steps and really likes it.
Yeah.
I just think I might explore.
I feel like I'm getting a funny feedback.
Are you?
Yeah. Do we have a way for people to give us feedback?
That's your phone ringing, Lori.
Oh, it is.
Oh, gosh.
Okay. Let me move that over there.
Oh, that's so
And
perfect.
It's all been technologically going so well.
Well, how do people give us feedback? Well, first of all, we have a website, loriandjulia.com.
But I don't know if you can leave a comment.
I don't think you can, but where you can is on our Instagram and Facebook page because our Instagram is Lori A-N-D Julia, and you can send us a message.
Yes.
And you hit direct message. I never knew how to do it until you showed me because this was an area I couldn't figure out.
Yeah.
But send us a message, and
If you've used a weighted vest or a potato or a gourd in your vest.
I can't imagine.
Just put them in your pockets of your yoga pants that you don't wear underwear with.
Oh, Lori, please.
Somebody, I did get feedback about that, about our yoga pant discussion after a year of, going to Pilates and making the observation that either women do or do not wear underwear under their yoga pants. And I heard from a friend of ours, and she said, I feel like I'm wearing a diaper with underwear on. I can't do it. So I'm one of those people. But I buy a lot of yoga pants.
Okay.
She doesn't wear them till they're bare and see-through.
I love that she let you know.
Yes.
She doesn't wear them out so they're see-through.
Right, because I'm looking at everybody.
Thank you for the information. Mm-hmm. Thank you for the information.
Yeah. Is your dream trip going to Africa or Scandinavia or Latin America or Asia or the Antarctica? Because if it is, you need to go with a company like Borton Overseas who can customize your itinerary to exactly what you and your group of friends or family want to do. It's so amazing.
They do custom itinerary for 2 people up to whatever. And they also have some tours that are already happening that you can go along with by checking out their website, BortonOverseas.com. I just love having someone do all the work for me. It's too much work to know all the ins and outs, especially at these destinations that everyone kind of wants to go to, but doesn't even know where to start.
You wouldn't know where to start. And you want to put your hands in the experienced hands of Borton Overseas because they will take care of you from beginning to end and you will have a 5-star experience.
And we can't speak highly enough. Go to BortonOverseas.com for more information. Tell them Lori and Julia sent you. All right, so you had a couple books that you wanted me to know about.
Well, I did. We're not having authors on because we can't yet. We're going to figure that out, but we're too busy figuring everything else out.
But I look forward to our first author interview whenever it is.
I look forward to our very own interviews we're just giving as we're speaking, okay? So I told you about...
More of us, Lori.
Yeah, I told you about a book a couple weeks ago called... Bad Mom or
yes.
Mean Moms by Emma Rosenbaum. And I said it was like the Real Housewives of Manhattan moms. It was just so juicy and good. So I immediately, read another one of Emma's books.
How did you get it? Because I find because both of us use the Libby app.
Yeah.
I'm finding I am having such a hard time getting books.
Well, because the library might only have 1 or 2 digital
versions.
Books. And so there's a waiting list. So you have to, with your Libby app, have books to read and you can have up to 15 holds, which I always have.
But I'm so far out.
Well, that's all right. You're not reading that much.
I am.
Oh, you are? Okay.
I'm finding that I'm reading old books that
Perfect.
From our author interviews that I never read the first time.
That's right. You could be reading for years on that. Think of how many books that is that you never finished.
And every time you come here, which is a lot to my house, I've made it my goal to fill 1 grocery bag full of books that I'm either bringing to the little bookshelves or
libraries.
to, Goodwill.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Good. I like that. I always just gave away my books as soon as I read them.
You did.
I wanted to just keep it moving.
I never read some of them.
Yeah,
so
no, I know.
I'm excited.
And you told me, you said, I'm going to save these for when we don't have a radio show. But,
totally.
But very bad company. And her name is Emma Rosenbloom. Sorry. She's the one who wrote Mean Moms. But it came out in summer of 2024. An excellent beach read. It's a mystery novel, and it follows this woman who gets hired at a tech startup, and it opens with everyone in attendance at this exclusive Miami retreat. And this high-level executive disappears after a night of heavy drinking, and the remaining employees are trying to keep up appearances because their company is going to be bought for $800 million, and they each are getting 100,000 shares. 70,000 shares, and the CEO of the company is Elon Muskish. Very mercurial, childlike, no sense of, incredibly smart, but has not really good people sense. So it was darkly funny, and it was a page turner, and it was definitely making fun of corporate culture and wealth in the whole tech thing. But it kept...
Give me the name one more time.
Very Bad Company, Emma Rosenbloom.
So Mean Moms and Very Bad Company.
Yes. And then the other book that this is the second one from this author, and Chris Hewitt wrote about this author. Her name is Marcie Rendon, and she lives in Minnesota.
Okay.
And it's the story of, this is the second one is called Girl Gone Missing, and it takes place in the Fargo-Moorhead area. And Cash Black Bear is this 19-year-old Anishinaabe woman who
what kind of a woman?
Anishinaabe,
Okay,
native,
yeah.
who uses her prophetic dreams to help solve the disappearance of people. And this sheriff in this town helps her. And these are just really good mysteries. They're not cozy mysteries, but shining a light on, themes of Native American identity, the trauma of foster care, because Cash grew up in foster care, and the contrast between her working class background, like she drives beat trucks, a lot of farming things. They say that Fargo-Moorhead.
Oh, it's the sugar beet capital of the world.
Yes.
Rich land.
Rich soil.
Thank you, soil.
And so it's kind of a fascinating peek at farming, because always in the back of my mind, I'm always worried about the farmers. I don't want people to stop farming, but
they won't, hopefully. We need food.
Yeah, I love Cash Black Bear. There's a sheriff who's her guardian called Sheriff Wheaton, and it's just very compelling and an engaging mystery. And I like the cultural context of everything that you're reading about. And her first Cash Black Bear book is called Murder on the Red River. And so there's several books. I think there might be 3 or 4 books, but I really enjoyed it as a mystery that isn't 500 pages.
Yes.
And it resolves, and you really feel, I just am so crazy about Cash. I just love her.
I love it.
Yeah. So
that sounds good.
Yeah. So those are my 2 book picks that, I've read in between our potting.
Our potting. Our potting. Is that what we're doing? While we're potting, we've been so lucky to have great sponsors right off the bat, and we want to let you know about one of them, Envision Distinctive Eyewear. And when we first met Anthony, so many years ago, it was just like instant, like we can't wait to tell people about how great Envision is. And just
with the lines that they carry, the different designer eyewear brands are so amazing. And you think about, if you're wearing your glasses every day, I know I like wearing glasses too, because then it alleviates, you don't really have to wear that much eye makeup or any makeup.
They really,
because the glasses kind of say it for you.
Speak for themselves. Mm-hmm. And it's just, the service, and they also have trunk shows and events. So like Fashion Week, you can go and see a trunk show, so you can check out envision-optical.com. But please go visit them. It's great service you can trust, and they stand behind their product. If something happens, I, with my husband, had to go to some other stores because he wanted to get some glasses, and I'm like, there's no choices. There are no choices. So right. Envision is the place to go. They're in the Galleria, the North Loop, in Minnetonka, off of 394 as well, in St. Paul and Grand Victoria. Mm-hmm. We just love them. Don't forget to say Lori and Julia sent you.
I have a computer question for you, because I got a laptop.
Okay, this to most people is what most people do, but you could always use a computer at work.
At work, going all the way back to Carlson, I didn't need to have a computer, and I didn't want to have to be able to be accessible at home. I like to draw a fine line. I thought I'm not important enough that I need to, although I will say when I was at Sun Country, I did have a laptop because as the head of PR, what if there was an incident?
Right.
Or so anyway, I did, but I never have had my own laptop, and I need to have a laptop for podcasting.
When you're traveling.
Yes, particularly Hawaii.
Right.
Where I've podcasted from before.
Yes, you have.
I know know everything. So I have to buy this laptop, and I'm a complete moron, and I've asked for guidance all along the way. Okay. And
what to buy?
What to buy? Will it have a microphone? Does it have enough memory? Does it have a microphone jack? I don't even know the question, but somehow.
Can I tell people the question you asked me?
Yeah.
I can't even figure out what button I push to turn it on.
Okay. In my defense today, in my defense on this subject, the new laptops no longer have the power button at either of the two ends. It's in the middle.
Really?
So,
what a silly place for a power button.
Because the power button, maybe people were shutting it off when they didn't mean to or something. It's a tech improvement for people who are on their PCs to put it in the middle. So when I looked at the row of buttons and all those things, I recognized escape and page down. I couldn't find the power button because it's in the middle now.
Are there letters and still in the same order?
Yeah, everything, all of that was the same. Mm-hmm. But and then I learned about a dongle. A dongle, you know what that is?
No.
Well, we are using one. A dongle is a thing that you stick in the thing on the side of the computer, and then you can plug in a cord so that it can reach
I know
longer.
what that is. Yes,
I got a dongle in my mouse.
I have one of those for.
I got a dongle for my mouse, and the best thing I have learned about this laptop that I have bought is that I can touch the screen to do stuff.
Okay, that's a really big deal.
I had no idea. I'm so excited about that.
That's
because
a big deal because it's like an iPad.
Yes, I have used your computer and I've gotten yelled at, and I can't stop myself.
Everyone tries to touch my screen. I'm like, don't touch my screen.
On Apples, you can't do it.
It's my Mac.
Mac, okay.
I bought it last year after we were, I think I bought it our very last year, so 2 years ago. But everyone would sit and try to, I'm like, don't touch my screen. Yeah. Don't touch my screen.
So I have that. So I feel.
Look at you.
Look at me. I'm growing up.
Oh, God.
But then I was like, I'm only going to use this for podcasting and my Delta app. That's
okay.
it.
That's all you care about.
And our Lori and Julia stuff that we're going to communicate about. But I can't see any reason why I'll ever use this. I don't need to make a spreadsheet. I email from my phone. I mean, I can't wait till we can just podcast from a phone.
Oh, I hate my phone. It's too small. I love being able to look at bigger stories and read the newspaper that way
I know.
Well, congratulations, Lorraine. Oh my gosh. She is growing up. That's a big darn deal. Okay, I have one more Halloween question that I forgot because it's a candy that you and I love.
Oh, candy corn.
Candy corn. Mm-hmm. Love candy corn.
It's a hated candy. Not as much as circus peanuts. That's the most hated. Or bit of honey.
I love a bit of honey, but it's terrible for dental. Speaking of the dentist, just need to give a shout out to my lovely Juliet Salute.
That sounds like a beauty salon.
It's a beauty dentist salon.
Oh.
It's all women.
Oh,
and nice. It's out here in Woodbury, and I just love going there. And I learn about.
Did you complain about your teeth while you were there?
I went there to get my teeth fixed because I had some staining and stuff.
Okay, they look real clean, real fresh.
I just love them. That was
all right. Aside,
thing. Okay. But I always try to talk. Well,
yeah, you can't do that.
I'm like, do you have something that holds people's mouth open so they can't talk because it must drive them crazy?
They do.
Yeah, she said so. It must drive them crazy. But here's something about candy corn. What do you think, Lorraine, was the original name of candy corn? And these are your options. Okay. Scary corn, sweet corn, chicken feed, or bits of terror.
Chicken feed.
Did you know that?
No, but it just came to me. Maybe I heard it before and it was just unlocked in the vault in my mind, but I knew right away it was chicken feed.
It was intended for rural families, but everyone was rural in 1880.
Rural. I like how you say rural.
I can never say rural.
Rural.
I can't say that
It's
word.
Like milk. How you say milk.
Milk.
Yeah.
Give me some milk. But anyway, you knew that one. So it was invented in 1880.
That long ago?
Yes.
Wow.
I was kind of surprised.
Little tins. They pour the mixture in.
My friend just said, I am so addicted because she does the peanuts mix with the peanuts, the candy corns.
That's very good.
And the little marshmallows.
That's
you
very
can't stop.
Good. Yeah, I could leave out the marshmallows, but that's a good movie snack for October movies or on your couch if you need, because you're getting protein with the peanuts.
You're right. Which is
a lot of sugar.
It's a ton of sugar, but it's so good.
But you know what? I never liked the pumpkin patches.
No,
The pumpkins.
It's
They're
too sweet. It's too much.
Too much.
A candy corn, if you just take each section, the white, the yellow, the orange, a bite at a time, it's perfect.
Perfect. Mm-hmm.
Oh gosh, and I don't even know if Fritzy Fresh makes them anymore or just Brock's, but those are good.
Yeah, I don't know.
I love a candy corn.
I don't know.
I don't know, but I remember, Laura, 4 years ago maybe, you're like, Julia, I've got to tell you about the hottest new game. What do you remember what it was?
Wordle.
It was.
Mm-hmm.
They now are doing a Wordle game show. Game shows are the new TV because they're cheap to produce.
Right.
And that you don't have to have so much talent. You don't need all the writers. But the Wordle game show, I still play Wordle.
Yeah, it was in the New York Times.
I remember.
In November, and it came on the radio, and I was like, Julia, I got to tell you about this guy.
I knew about it, though.
It was a birthday present. And
To his wife.
To his wife, and he invented this game for her. She loved word puzzles.
During COVID.
Yep, during COVID. And I told you about it, and I never played it. And then in January, he sold it to the New York Times, and I was very upset with him because he didn't sell it for enough money.
He really didn't.
$1 million. If I was his agent, we would have gone for at least 5.
But the purpose of it was, it's just enough to get you in, but not addictive because you only have to guess one word, and that's all you can do a day.
Yeah. I'm not going to watch this game show, and I still haven't played Wordle, and I think I'm going to be fine with it.
Do you play any games?
No. Not on my
your phone?
No, I don't.
You just scroll.
Although every once in a while I get sucked into an Instagram quiz to see how fast, like what my IQ is or how fast I process, and I'll get sucked into where you get these pictures and you have to and I will do that just to see what my score is, but I stop before giving them my email, and I'm fast. I'm a fast processor.
Because seriously, we have the same Instagram. I've never got one of those.
Oh.
I mean, this is how weird it is.
Well, maybe it's to the phone. We've
It's
pondered
phone
this
numbers.
before.
It's on the phone
number,
numbers.
and then the age is the same because we have a shared account.
Yes.
So we get targeted for things that they think people, want and need.
When do you think we should update our photo on our Instagram?
Never.
From 2005?
Never.
I mean, it
Never.
is the most outdated picture.
I've had people have offered to take our photographs
They have?
for that purpose.
I mean, at some point, Lori.
Yeah, it's so low on the list of
I know.
priorities,
I was
and
just
we
curious.
look so beautiful in our Monique Lullier Mykonos blue dresses.
I still have mine.
Give the people what they want.
I wonder if I could wear that as a mother of the bride.
You don't have to whisper it.
Oh, I forgot about that dress.
Yeah, or Joy Noel, who did
Yes,
a
I have
dress.
another dress from her.
She said she could
Repurpose it kind of a little bit.
Yes. So
I love that idea.
Yeah, you've got these 2 amazing designer
I do.
dresses, and
That just sit there.
yeah, you maybe don't.
Or maybe
need,
I can repurpose my first wedding dress, which I still have
no,
to.
because the mother of bride is not wearing a white gown.
You know I'm
that.
teasing you.
Do you even have that dress?
I do.
You do. Maybe someone will wear it, but that seems like it would be bad luck.
No, well, okay, if you call it bad luck or just life happens.
And
Because
it's
my
also-
mom's wedding dress, both my sisters wore.
Right.
I couldn't
And
fit into
look what
it.
happened to everybody.
Okay, fine. What do you say?
But your mom's was sort of a timeless sort of 50s look. Your dress was very 80s with those mutton chop sleeves or whatever
you're
those.
such a brat. It was lace.
Lace
It
and the
was
high
lace.
neck, but it's so 80s.
was
Maybe
so
it's
pretty
coming
on
back
me.
around. It was the look.
It was $75.
Yeah,
I loved it.
yeah. Don't go giving that to any future daughter-in-law.
Don't go doing that.
Yeah, plus you got divorced.
Right.
Yeah,
And the
so it's
bottom's
bad
all
luck.
stained.
Yeah, it's bad luck. Bad luck.
Okay, it's bad luck. All right, so a little bit of TV that's happening right now. The Diplomat, Carrie Russell earlier in the month, actually the night after Taylor Swift was on Jimmy Fallon. She was the next guest
Oh,
for
I
like
felt bad for her.
3 minutes.
Yeah.
But we've loved her since Felicity. And she had such a great Taylor Swift story.
And we loved her in The Americans. That's a show, if you've never watched, that is absolutely fantastic.
She just always seems like a woman that doesn't take herself too seriously.
Yeah.
And she's gorgeous. She's very thin. She looks great in clothes.
Very excited. It's the 3rd season of The Diplomat, and it dropped a couple weeks ago. Don't tell me a thing, because I haven't been able to watch it yet. But because I know that show, I'll watch in like 2 days.
Okay, that's the problem with it.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of savoring it because it was so delicious between the clothes and the dialogue, and Rufus, the actor.
Rufus Sewell, Alice and Janney.
Janney's back. It's juicy, but you're right. It is so bingey. It's like dessert.
It'll be all gobbled up. And I like to, on a show like this, just watch the last episode, the cliffhanger of the season before. So I can, you can move right in.
You can get ready.
You can see, because it's always a cliffhanger on a show like The Diplomat, CIA, all world stuff going on. And I can't remember what the cliffhanger is. So would just be a thing.
I kind of remember what it is.
I kind of do.
But I don't want to even tell you because then it ruins it.
Yeah, exactly.
But it was juicy and it had to do with Alice and Janney.
Yes.
Who is so fantastic. That is just an exciting show to watch. And now can we just tell people about Minneapolis plastic surgery, Lori?
Absolutely. Always happy to talk about Minneapolis plastic surgery. 3 accredited plastic surgeons there, all with experience. I remember asking Dr. Jarvis before he did my facelift, I said, who was your first facelift when you were like 36 and just learning?
Oh, good question.
My future mother-in-law.
Really?
And yeah, I mean, I probably had at least 3 panicked visits to him because I was so worried I was going to look weird. And, he just went over everything and, the care, the anesthesiologist, the aftercare, it was just A++. So very happy. And, you and I have seen him before that.
I'm just looking, I still look at your face in awe and think, I can't see one scar.
No.
It blows me away.
Yeah. Very, very, very good. You're not going to have any of the weird ear things. And I don't know, some people, like I remember my sister wanted to get a breast boob job, get implants. And she showed me her nursing boobs. And I was just like, I can see why you would want to have
volume.
And she's been so happy, and people are very happy with breast reduction, breast
lifts,
with breast lifts. There's lots of options.
And
you're in the hands of somebody really great.
That's Minneapolis Plastic Surgery. Call them for a consultation. Tell them Lori and Julia sent you.
Okay, speaking not of plastic surgery, but a completely different look, I'm going to be very anxious to see The Witcher comes back on the air on October 30th. So Thursday, October 30th. And the trailer was released about a month ago, and Liam Hemsworth took over for Henry Cavill, who played Geralt. And
it's the guy with the big, long white hair, right?
Yes.
He's the Witcher.
And Geralt of Riva or whatever, but he is the Witcher. And I love this fantasy story so much. It's just so good. But Henry Cavill quit The Witcher because he thought he was going to be Superman.
Right.
And then James Gunn, no, you're not going to be Superman. I'm this other guy who's absolutely terrific. David Corn stuff or something like that. But Liam Hemsworth, Miley's ex. And I thought, they don't look anything alike. But in this trailer that is all that we've been able to watch, all the women that are part of the Witcher fantasy storyline, they're coming front and center. And I got to admit, he looks
exactly like him.
He does. He looked exactly like him with the wig, the wardrobe.
The witch, the wardrobe, and the
whether or not
lion.
He'll have the same essence, it probably won't be that hard to do because Geralt of Riva.
Did he ever speak?
He grunts a lot and has a lot of monosyllabic and one-word answers. So he does a lot of fighting and making love and staring into
someone's eyes.
Yes, Ysidra's eyes or whatever her name is. I mean, I love this show. So
what is it even about?
It's a fantasy drama. It's about it's in a time, like think of how Game of Thrones or Lord of the Rings or something. It's just a long, long time ago in a country, in a kingdom far, far away.
With little light.
And there are witches and there are people with strange mystical powers. The Witcher has a power. There's a bard, a guy that travels with him who sings in the pubs and gets intelligence on stuff that's going on. And there's bad people and good people. It's just a fantasy drama. And I love it.
You've loved it.
And Casey loves it too. But we were skeptical of Liam.
Yeah.
And we did not like the idea. But the fandom has now had 2 years of no Witcher. So the fans...
All right, do you think people will come back?
Yes, I do think so.
We talked about that with Wednesday.
Yeah,
which
I do.
The Addams. You think people will come back?
Yeah, because...
They had more years under their belt.
Yes, there was more Witcher. There were like 3 or 4 seasons. So, yeah, so I'm excited to take a peek at that. The other one that's it's already scared people because it debuted last Friday on HBO, Welcome to Derry.
So this is about the clown, the scary clown, from Stephen King.
Did you ever read that book?
Never. Why would I?
Yeah, you wouldn't.
No.
This is not your book.
Nope.
And you never saw the movie.
No, but I've read other Stephen King books, but I don't like, no way.
So this story, and there's just one episode that's aired so far. It follows the events in the 60s leading up to the events of the first film that we read about in the It series. So this is almost like a prequel. So this other kids were exposed to all this scary, creepy stuff.
This is just a clown. This is someone who looks like a clown.
Pennywise, played by Bill Skarsgård, is the clown. And he does make an appearance in the prequel series, and it is Bill Skarsgård. And it explores Pennywise origins and features his return to Derry to scare all these kids. And it takes place in the 60s. So the time and place. So it's exploring.
Is Derry like Ireland?
Derry, Maine.
Oh, Derry, Maine. Mm-hmm. Okay. Because there is a Derry in Ireland.
Yeah, no, Derry.
Okay.
And it's, like all Stephen
Lori,
King. Everything takes place in Maine.
Oh, does it? I didn't know that.
A lot of his stuff does take place in Maine. But I know Quentin Tarantino has already trashed this, but that's not going to stop me from watching it. And so anyway, that's a show that if you like, it seems disturbing because in the trailer, you get a look at Pennywise hiding his face behind the infamous red balloon as he lurks in the shadows, and you cut to a young girl shrieking, her face covered in blood.
Just sounds horrible.
Yeah, so it sounds so
horrible.
good.
It just sounds horrible.
9-episode series, and the trailer teases something bad is coming. So that's on HBO, and you can also stream it the next day on Max.
Just torrid.
Mm-hmm. Cannot wait.
No. You know what? I can go to a great haunted house and not be freaked out. But I can't watch
a scary show.
I have no interest in being that uncomfortable.
Yeah.
That is my whole thing. I think about like the tension and anxiety. And I don't know why I take it on. Like when I watch some shows, like I don't want to be this scared and uncomfortable.
You don't like supernatural scary stuff. That
always
bothers you. Because I think you would like the other show that's coming out, and I think it dropped today, Down Cemetery Road.
Oh, that just sounds horrible.
But it's with Emma Thompson, and it's a thriller. So it's...
Oh, well, I like a thriller. I just don't
Yes, and we love Emma Thompson and everything. I think she has... And it might be... A child goes missing in the aftermath of a house explosion. A concerned neighbor teams up with a PI to find them as secrets unravel and a military conspiracy emerges. Chaos ensues in the sleepy suburb of South Oxford, England. Emma Thompson is in it. And it premieres on October 29th. So if you keep a list or something like that, and Jack Lowden, who's our hottie River from Slow Horses. He's in it. A lot of good people are in it. And I think, I don't know if it's based on a book, but just the fact that Emma Thompson's in it
she's
is
so
enough for
lovely.
me.
She's so lovely.
Yeah.
Okay, I have to say something because I'm watching you as you're reading that and your eyes were down and I'm like, your eyelids go straight across. So I'm noticing my eyelids kind of go in different directions. And
What are you talking
I know.
about?
I'm just sitting here staring at your eyelids thinking makeup's got to be so much easier for you to put on because you have a straight line. So I'm noticing I think we all do. You know, I remember when...
I'm really curious where this is going.
No, I know, but I can't think of... What was our makeup guy? Why can't I think of his name? Brian from Paula's Choice. We should have him on again.
We got to figure out how to do guests first.
I'm going to learn that. I'm going to learn that. That'll be the new thing. But anyway, I remember him saying, you know, just tap, tap, tap. Tap on your eye, you know, your eyeshadow. Tap, tap, tap. Never do a brush anymore because your lids, you like have the littlest amount of elasticity on your eyelid and under your eye. So it's just tap, 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 everything. And we used to know that for tap, 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 how you put on makeup under your eyes. Yeah. You know, just tap and don't drag your fingers. Well, so, you know, we've had a couple things lately where I have to put on extreme eye makeup and events, thank you, where I have to, my eyelid doesn't go straight. So now I have to draw my line that goes up at the ends. Yeah. I mean, I think there must be someone who helps your makeup for aging eyes.
Julia, you've never had much in the way of real estate on your eyelids. Okay?
But I mean,
you have a small face.
It used to be a straight line.
I don't know about that. I've put on your eye makeup before. You have small real estate. So you don't have that much eyelid space.
I don't.
Your real estate there is dwindled.
It's really...
But it was never big to begin with.
It was a small townhome, and now it's a very much like a studio apartment. I just have no space, so I'm just looking at your eyes thinking, it's got to be so much easier. I don't know. I do think there's something to be said about learning how to put on makeup.
I know how to put on makeup.
I know you do.
And you do too, by the way.
I feel like I could use a good lesson with my...
No. Let me Hollywood speak
with my 6-year-old
let me Hollywood speak this.
What?
You want someone to do your makeup is really, if you were going to go all Mariah Carey.
Wouldn't?
And like, that would be somebody, you would have a makeup artist.
I would.
Yeah.
Just to do
your
that
makeup,
part of my eye.
Because you don't enjoy it. I
used to love it, but I really, as my eye's direction has changed, it's a little tricky.
You mean because you can't see up close?
Well,
I wish you would take a picture and show it to the people of your magnifying eye and then the empty eyeglass where you can look through, where you flick so you can see.
Flip it. But my mirror is, times 20.
Yeah.
So I can see it. But really, I don't know. All right. That's something that you haven't been bothered by this yet.
Not yet. Knock on wood.
Well, lucky you little bragger.
Knock on wood.
You little bragger.
One last TV show that came out also last Friday. We loved this show, and I'm kind of surprised you like this show because it's so violent.
Okay.
Mayor of Kingstown with Jeremy Renner.
I like him.
The 4th season dropped on Paramount Plus, and of course you have to wait once a week for those, but it ended on a huge cliffhanger. Again, I'm going to have to watch last season's cliffhanger to jump in to this one because almost every show has been delayed a year or two.
Yeah.
Wednesday's the longest with 3 years in between, but he's so fantastic in this, and it's gritty.
It is gritty.
It's a gritty crime, drug, criminal, Sons of Anarchy, Breaking Bad-ish type of show.
Can we talk about it? I'm going to switch gears so 100%, Lori.
Mm-hmm.
Scooter Braun and Sydney Sweeney.
I hope now they've broken up.
Okay, Sydney Sweeney, everyone knows her.
From Euphoria.
She was so great in Euphoria. And then she did a rom-com with Glenn Powell. That was big during COVID. Mm-hmm. And then we thought they were having a relationship. I mean, they
leaned into it hard.
They leaned in big time in social media teasing us. And then she's always dated this older man.
She was engaged to a guy who was like 15 years older, and they were engaged for like 5 years. She started dating him when she was like 20, and I never liked that.
I even think younger. But
maybe she was 19, but he's 15 or 12 years older. Weird. I don't like 19, 20-year-olds dating a guy 12 or 15. You're not at the right point in your life, but they never got married.
Right.
And he wasn't even that attractive.
Right.
And she is so attractive.
But I think
she's got a bad picker. Now she's with Scooter Braun. This guy.
This is a bad picker, but I just want to go back to her eyes. Because I was talking about my eyes. She has
slow eyes. She's got sexy, slow eyes.
I call them the saddest, old doll eyes.
But like in Euphoria, that came in handy. I didn't see this movie Christy where she plays some boxer. I didn't see it. But her eyes are like she can emote. In White Lotus is the jaded teenager in Hawaii.
Yes, she was great.
She was great. And those eyes helped with the expression of that.
They do.
So it's just, it's her thing that she has.
Right.
But I don't know what this thing is, why she is dating a man named Scooter, whose real name is Scott. And he still goes by his 5-year-old nickname, Schooner.
Lori, people use their nicknames for life.
He's 44. He got divorced in 2022 in a blaze of, they tried to keep it. It got ugly for a minute. He's got a child. If you look at
he's got a child.
He does. He's got like a 6-year-old or something. And if you look at his bio on Instagram, he considers himself an actor, talent manager, record producer, businessman, and a film actor.
Well, he was responsible.
Bieber parted ways with him. Ditto Ariana Grande in 23. And of course, Taylor Swift has her beef with him from way back with her master recordings of her albums. But Bieber had to pay him back
how much?
$31.5 million. Wow. Because lost commissions, and also because Bieber or Scooter Braun's company had to pay $26 million to the insurance company for when Bieber canceled his Justice tour.
Yes, he quit right in the middle of it. He was having a hard time.
A third of the way into it.
Oh, jeez.
And so
that's stressful.
Bieber had to pay the company back, but luckily when he was ordered to pay this $31.5 million back, Haley, his wife, had just sold Rhode, her beauty company, for, I don't know, $750 million.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't even know about Rhode.
Yes, that's her beauty line. She and Selena and, of course, Rihanna have been very successful with their, but she sold it maybe to e.l.f. She sold it to e.l.f. for eyes, lips, and ears is what that stands for. Eyes, lips, face.
I never knew that, Lori.
e.l.f. Eyes, lips, face.
I never knew that.
Yeah. So she sold her beauty company for $750 million in the same month that he was ordered to pay $31.5 million. And, he sold his catalog for $200 million a couple years ago because he needed the cash. So he and Bieber do not have a good relationship.
No.
Ariana Grande said she ended her management partnership with him because she outgrew him. Hollywood speak that however you like.
Remember us, Stuck on You?
Mm-hmm.
That we played over.
Such a good song.
And over. Bieber has a couple new songs out. I don't know if it's an album.
It's an album of like 40 songs that did nothing.
I like him though.
Yeah, of course. That's fine.
I like him.
He's therapy, counseling is good, Bieber. And then Demi Lovato also fired Scooter Braun. So he really doesn't manage anybody anymore, but he made a ton of money when Big Machine Records bought
something
Taylor's albums, and then she paid him. Then he bought it, and then he was part of the BTS machine, $350 million. So he's made tons of money. So he's very, very, very wealthy. But Scooter Braun and Sydney Sweeney, this is not going to end in marriage. Okay? And if it does, I'm going to be mad.
I hope everyone took notes. No, that was very detailed.
I don't know. I don't know why she doesn't pick someone as hot as her.
I don't know.
Maybe hot as her, single, no baggage. She's like 26, 27. What the hell do you want with a 44-year-old? Have a fling with him, fly in his plane, do this, do that, but keep one eye over his shoulder and keep a look out for like a hot guy like Austin Butler, someone your age.
You're hysterical.
Well, that's what I want. I want hot people to be with hot people in similar age range. Mm-hmm. If they want to have any, but maybe maybe Scooter is a bridge for her.
Right.
But I see him glomming onto her, and he seems like he would be an exhausting man to be a boyfriend.
Okay.
I don't like it at all. So, Sydney, if you're listening, break up with him before Christmas.
Okay. I absolutely
break up with him before
break
Thanksgiving.
up with him before Christmas.
Yeah, for sure. And maybe even before Thanksgiving. So you don't have to have any of that.
You're really funny. Because what do they call? I can't remember the name of the breakup time between Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Get out before you got to buy presents. People invite you to family. Thinking about New Year's Eve and, God forbid, a winter vacation.
There you go.
Start all over.
Get on out.
Get on out.
Get on out. Okay. Lorraine.
All right, you've given me the quizzes today.
Okay.
What do you think is considered the most detested song in human history, to be really
detested?
Detested song. It's been streamed hundreds of millions of times. The band itself has backed off from it. Two of the guys who wrote it said it is nothing like what they envisioned and what they first recorded. This band was known by one name and then it shortened to another, actually by three names. They were known as a two-name band.
Okay.
They had a great song, an amazing lead singer. Then they shortened their name to another. And then when they recorded this song, it just went down to one name. And it's considered the most detested song in history, human history.
Do you detest it?
Oh, I absolutely hate this song.
Would I hate it? Do you know that I hate it?
I'm pretty sure that you hate this song. The band is Jefferson Airplane.
Oh, I thought it was going to be Africa.
No.
Because I hate that song by Toto more than life itself.
Jefferson Airplane, which became Jefferson Starship. And then it became Starship. And the song is We Built This City.
Oh, I hate that song.
I know.
Okay.
See? And Bernie Taupin, Elton John's co-writer, his writing partner, he wrote it with another guy, and they envisioned it as this punk song about how the LA nightlife scene was going to hell, all these places on the Sunset Strip. So they said it matched nothing like what their original recording, whoever did the demo.
Right.
And so anyway, Grace Slick has said it's the most awful song ever written. And
isn't she the singer?
I don't know if she's
still alive.
I don't know. No follow-up questions.
All right, but I don't think she's still
I don't
alive.
think she's saying. I don't think she's saying. We built this city, but yeah, we built this city on rock and roll.
She's still alive. She's 85 years.
Mm-hmm. And it was Grace Slick, so she did it for the money.
Wow.
Yeah,
I hate that song. So that was a very good.
And it was the debut single by the revamped band that was Jefferson Airplane, White Rabbit, and then Jefferson Starship, and then it became Starship. And then they really did nothing, after that. But
okay, but I think the song Africa by Toto comes in a strong second.
I would agree.
In that it got remade and people liked it in the last few years. I'm like, help me. Okay, I'm looking at kind of a fun obituary, Lori, that you brought.
It's a notable life, Julia.
A notable life, because this has a place in my heart. We got time for one.
Okay, one. All right, fine. Let's see. It was in September that we lost this icon, Julia. Surfers around the world will, of course, know the name, or even if a beach person around the world, Ron DiMenna, who founded Ron John Surf Shop.
Everywhere.
Cocoa Beach. So
yep.
is the
I was
original.
just going to say in Florida.
In Florida, Merritt Island, Florida, near Cocoa Beach. He was 88 years old, and he made this like niche sport into a mainstream lifestyle culture. And he was a very flamboyant guy. He had a number of run-ins with the law, and his prepared obituary candidly described his reputation as controversial and the stuff of folklore, some true, some exaggerated, but never dull and never ordinary. He wrote his own obituary. He died in September at 88. And he rode He grew up in New Jersey near Long Beach Island, and after he was discharged from the Marines in the late 50s, he was introduced to surfing by his neighbor, a reverend. The two began to make custom surfboards out of foam and fiberglass in the pastor's garage. And when Joe told his father he wanted a more sophisticated fiberglass board that was made in California, his father said, "Buy 3, sell 2 at a profit, and yours will be free." And he began selling the boards that he got from California, first out of his father's grocery store and the ones he was building, and later out of the trunk of his car. And he opened the first Ron John store at Ship Bottom on Long Beach Island in 1961. And the name John was meant to honor Ron's son who died. But he was born in 1959, so that's why he did Ron John.
Okay.
And in 1963, he moved to Cocoa Beach, where he opened the flagship store. And today it fills 52,000 square feet. Have you ever been in there?
I've been.
Of course, yeah. And
But they also have them in Fort Myers.
they have them all over.
Yeah.
It's the world's largest surf shop. And it features a range of items, not just surfboards and skateboards, but T-shirts, beach home decor.
Oh, it's all everything.
It's kind of everything. And Duke Boyd, a founder in 1960 of Hang 10 Surfwear.
Oh, I totally remember the 2 bare feet on the shorts.
That's right. And he helped create the modern surfing image with board shorts, told ESPN that Ron got surfing out of its cool doldrums into the general population. He saw very early on the broad vision of surfing versus just this minor niche thing. And yeah, remember everyone would get a Ron John sticker. So those were on cars everywhere.
And I just remember the Hang 10 and the OP shorts, Ocean Pacific, the corduroy shorts.
Yeah, and when Ron DiMenna arrived in Cocoa Beach in 1963, the 1959 movie Gidget helped broaden surfing's appeal. And then the
Moondoggy.
the Beach Party movie in 1963, and then the Beach Boys had begun their surfing safari, and then the Space Race was on at Cape Canaveral. So if you want to see the Ron John surf shop, you could also tour Cape Canaveral, which is really pretty cool.
Okay, so literally my mom's brother was in the Air Force, stationed at Cocoa Beach.
Yeah.
We went in a family station wagon when my mom and dad were still married, and we drove to Florida. And this one you could drive on the beach.
You still can.
Yeah, you're right, you can.
Yeah.
Except for you have to watch for the turtle areas. And then we toured Cape Canaveral.
So cool.
So cool, so long ago. I mean, like, we're talking like 1971.
Yeah. And then there's that beautiful dune park, the beach park that your dad was a ranger for. That's right there. So it is a really pretty part of Florida.
It's beautiful.
But he, it does about $50 million a year. So it's, the empire is still riding a massive wave. Sorry for the bad pun.
I like that story.
Yeah. Well, I mean, people know that name.
Oh, completely.
The sticker is very...
Ron John.
It's recognizable, iconic, and,
It takes you down memory lane a little bit.
Yeah. So I just thought, let's remember Ron DiMenna, and that Ron after him and John after his son. Kind of cool.
Thank you. All right,
Are we out of time?
We are out of time.
All right.
That was fun.
It was.
Remember, like us,
subscribe
to us, follow us, and if you're listening, I bet you do at this point. And absolutely, we can't thank you enough for hanging out with us.
See you later, pussycats.